going down like this.
I'm Sue Peacock. I'm a performer in a new dance work called Sprung, which will be on at Pika from the 16th to the 20th of June, and it's part of the Winter Arts Festival. Sprung is a duet with Stefan Karlsson and myself, and we're both, let's say we're both mature dancers, we're older performers, and I think it really came from me thinking about what would be a good challenge to give myself, and thinking about what happens when you stop dancing, what does that mean. A lot of our peers have stopped quite a long time ago. So I was just kind of curious to see what we could do together and how we could sort of, I guess, bring some of those issues forward that they're not really spoken about, what happens when you stop. And it's such, for some dancers, you know, if they continue on beyond their 30s into their 40s, it's such a kind of wealth of experience that often just disappears, and just thought it might be interesting to try and think about how we could do something about that without it going into really narrative sort of I did this and I did that sort of indulgent storytelling, just in a, maybe it's a bit more abstract in that sense. One of the kind of premises that the whole work was founded on was that it's got to be fun, otherwise we wouldn't do it. So we try and enjoy ourselves. Well, we do when we're working, so sometimes we kind of do silly things and we laugh quite a lot, but we're kind of a bit of an odd couple in a way, where we have sort of different backgrounds, and physically we're quite similar in size, so it's not the typical where the male dancer is a lot smaller than, bigger than the female. So, you know, I can lift him and he can lift me, and it's a little bit more even in that sense, in terms of if you're thinking about some kind of power relationship or something like that. So we kind of have a bit of fun, challenge in that way. There's something about the fun or the joy of dancing. It's there. Maybe it's quite subtle in a way. I think that's particularly in the moments where we just relax and we're having fun. It's not really virtuoso dancing in that way, and I guess it's not. Well, I hope that the experience is revealed in what we do rather than me telling you I'm experienced, that kind of thing. So it deals with really stories that we've told each other, and some of it's, you know, childhood things, and some of it's dancing experience or life experience. It kind of moves its way between those things. So in a way it just reveals the person, I think, and the person happens to be a dancer. So that's kind of where the relevance is.
When I was small, I really wanted a pet monkey, and I had it all figured out. I thought we could tie the monkey to a long rope and attach it to the hills hoist, so the monkey could have full range of the backyard, but it couldn't escape. It was a perfect plan, but for some reason, my parents weren't that keen on the idea.
You can't always be sure that things will start on time. You can't be sure that you get everything you want. But you can be sure that your skeleton will survive your soul. Is that it?
I mean, I think I kind of have a belief that if you ask someone to work with you, if you tell them what to do, then it's a bit pointless. You might as well do it yourself. So I really like to I don't know, invite someone into the ideas, but I'm always really interested to see what their response is, because I just think for me, it shifts the information the whole piece that might come from the whole piece, and it's often someone else's opinion is so different from yours, it just brings up things you've never thought of, and that's what I really like about working with other people, that you're not limited to just your own thoughts and ideas. So it makes the whole thing richer for me.
Yeah, going down like that.